Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us back on July's 4th Parkinson's Voice Group. Let's go ahead and review our schedule for this evening. As always, this video will contain a vocal warm-up, reading exercise, cognitive exercise, and a cool down. Remember to speak with intent during the duration of these exercises, as well as when speaking in your daily life. Here's a couple tips on how to increase your voice level. The first one is take a deep, big breath before beginning to speak. Use your abdomen muscles to force air out of your lungs. Maintain good posture, meaning feet flat on the ground, sitting up nice and straight with your shoulders back. And make sure to adequately open your mouth when speaking. Having said all those tips, keep them in mind for the duration of this exercise video, and let's go ahead and warm up. Our first exercise for this evening is the may, me, my, mo, moo voice exercise. We are going to make sure to utilize our connected speech for this exercise, meaning we are going to connect one word to the next to create a giant long string of words. In a sense, we will glide from word to word. It should sound like this. May, me, my, mo, moo. We will do this exercise 5 times total. Let's go ahead and get started for round 1. Ready, set, go. Great work. For round 2, ready, set, go. Excellent. For round 3, ready, set, go. Great work. For round number 4, ready, set, go. And lastly, for round number 5, ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. You all sounded great. Let's go ahead and move on to our next exercise, which is holding out that long ah for 10 seconds. We are going to do this exercise 5 times, and we are going to make sure to hold out a nice steady ah for the duration of the 10 seconds. It should sound like this. Ah. So try to hold that ah out nice and steady, maintaining the same pitch the entire time. Let's go ahead and get started with the first round. Ready, set, go. Great work. For round number 2, ready, set, go. Excellent, everyone. For round number 3, ready, set, go. Great work. Round number 4, ready, set, go. Excellent. And for our last and final round, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. You sounded wonderful. Let's go ahead and move on to our next exercise. The next exercise is gliding from low to high. We'll then pause, take a breath, and then glide back down from high to low. We will repeat this exercise 5 times. Remember to stay loud. So this exercise will sound like this. Ah. Pause, take a breath. Ah. Again, try your very best to glide from low to high and high back down to low as smoothly as possible. While keeping that in mind, don't forget to stay loud. For round number 1, ready, set, go. Excellent. Round number 2, ready, set, go. Nice work. Round number 3, ready, set, go. Round number 4, ready, set, go. And lastly, round number 5, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Let's move on to the functional phrases. So for this exercise, we are going to repeat each phrase 2 times. We will start at the top of the list and say each phrase once, and then start back over at the top of the list to say each phrase for a second time. Let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind to say each and every word with intent. It will sound like this. Happy 4th of July. Ready, set, go. The next one is turn right at the next stoplight. Ready, set, go. The next one is, are those new shoes? Ready, set, go. Next we have, can we stop by the grocery store? Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, what do you want to do next? Ready, set, go. And the last phrase is, thank you. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Let's say each of these phrases one more time. Starting at the top with Happy 4th of July. Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, turn right at the next stoplight. Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, are those new shoes? Ready, set, go. The next one is, can we stop by the grocery store? Ready, set, go. Up next, it says, what do you want to do next? Ready, set, go. And the last phrase is, thank you. Ready, set, go. Wonderful work, everyone. Great job using intent with each and every word. Let's move on to counting. For this exercise, we are going to utilize that connected speech that we used during the may, me, my, mo, moo exercise. So for each and every word that we say, we are going to connect it and drag it out to glide into the next. We are going to say each of these lines 2 times. So first we will start by reading through the first line, and then I will say, and again, and then we will read through the same line for the second time. It will sound like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get started on that first line. Ready, set, go. And again. Excellent work. Let's move down to the second line. It will sound like this. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And again. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Starting with 12 on the second row. Ready, set, go. And again. Excellent job. Moving down to the third row, starting with 22. It will sound like this. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. And again. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Starting on the the second line. Oh my heavens, the third line with 22. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. Let's go on down to 32. It will sound like this. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. And again. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Starting on that fourth line with 32. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. Let's go down to that last and final line, starting with 42. It will sound like this. 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. And again. 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. All right, for that last and final row, starting with 42. Ready, set, go. And again. Excellent work, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a quick moment to pause and grab a sip of water. It's super important to stay well hydrated throughout the day, but especially when we are using such vocal intensity for all of these exercises. If you don't have a cup of water next to you, feel free to pause this video and go grab a glass and come back and join us when you're ready. Let's go ahead and get started on our next exercise. So again, I have a little bit of a tongue twister for you all. So it will be even more important to make sure to slow down your speech and use intent when you read each and every word. Make sure while focusing on the readings and using intensity that you are still reaching for the 75 to 80 decibel loudness. Let's go ahead and get started. So we will read through the entire slide, so all of the text on your screen one time. This is how it should sound. Godfrey Gordon Gustavius Gore. No doubt you've heard that name before. Was a boy who never would shut a door. The wind might whistle, the wind might roar, and teeth be aching and throats be sore, but still he would never shut the door. All right, everyone, go ahead and read this passage using intensity. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Let's move on to the next section of this reading. It should sound like this. His father would beg, his mother would implore. Godfrey Gordon Gustavus Gore, we really do wish you would shut the door. Their hands they wrung, their hair they tore, but Godfrey Gordon Gustavus Gore was deaf as the bayou out at the Nore. All right, everyone, read this passage with intensity. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. You all sounded great. Let's go ahead and move on to our cognitive exercise for today. Go ahead and grab out a pen and piece of paper and we'll get started. For today's exercise, we are going to plan the steps for a couple of different tasks. The first task is planning the steps for organizing your closet. So go ahead and take a moment to write down at least 5 steps you would take to organize your closet. Feel free to pause this video if you need a bit more time, and then we will come back and share our steps. All right, everyone, I'll go ahead and start us off by sharing my steps for organizing a closet. So the first step that I came up with was to open my closet doors. Then I would figure out if there were any clothes that I wanted to donate. Then I would sort out my clothes by the things I would keep or donate. Then I would order my clothes according to the type of clothes, such as t-shirts or dresses, or by the season. Once that was all done, I would close my closet door. Go ahead and share the 5 steps you wrote down for organizing your closet. Make sure to use intensity and shoot for that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Thanks so much for sharing your steps. Let's go ahead and do another one. So next, please write down at least 5 steps you would need to take when visiting the zoo. Feel free to pause this video if you need more time, and then we will come together and share our 5 steps for visiting the zoo. Okay, I will go ahead and share the 5 steps I came up with when visiting the zoo. The first step I would take would be to pick what day I wanted to go. Then I would coordinate with the people I wanted to go with. I would drive to the zoo. I would buy a ticket or use my membership. And then I would give the ticket to the employee at the gate and I would enter the zoo. I would love to hear the 5 steps that you would take when visiting the zoo. Go ahead and share them with me now using vocal intensity. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to our cool down for today. Our first exercise in our cool down is holding out a loud ah for 5 seconds. It will sound like this. Ah. All right, everyone, go ahead and hold out that loud ah for 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Up next, we have 2 more rounds of exercises, and we are going to hold out a loud ah for as long as you can. So again, we will do this 2 times. I'll do a shortened version for you of how that will sound, and I will also help you count out the length of time you are holding your ah for, but feel free to utilize a stopwatch or some other way of keeping time to help track your own length of your ah. It will sound like this. Ah. All right, everyone, make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Get ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 15. 20. 25. 30. Great work, everyone. Let's do that one more time, and we are aiming for the goal between 20 and 25 seconds to hold out this loud ah for. Take a deep breath. Get ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 15. 20. 25. And 30. Great work, everyone. That concludes our exercises for today. If you have any ideas, please send them our way. We'd love to hear from you. You can email them to Lindsay, and her email is on your screen in blue. Again, thanks so much for joining us, and keep up these videos twice a day, every day. Enjoy the rest of your evening.